So as we've been reporting, Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin's condition is improving less than 48 hours after he just collapsed during that football game on Monday evening. Here to talk about what fans may be feeling right now is Dr. Michelle de Blasi. Fans and other people, you don't even have to be a fan to be impacted by this. A psychiatrist at Tufts Medical Center. Good to see you, doctor.
Hey, doctor. Thanks for your time. And as Maria points out, millions and millions and millions of people actually saw it. They watched the game live on Monday night when Damar's heart suddenly stopped after beating on the field in Cincinnati. He gets a hit, boom, and he's down. Many more have seen the video online. So what do you think these images have had such an emotional impact, and how can we handle that?
Well, first of all, I just want to say that my thoughts and prayers are really going out right now to Damar Hamlin, his family, and his friends during such an absolutely devastating time. I think for a lot of us, either, watching such powerful images, either live or on video after the fact, brings up a lot of emotions. I think the biggest thing is just shock. How could someone so young and seemingly healthy just drop to the ground and have their heart stop? And from there, starting to just feel like helpless, anxious, and as a result, can actually start to feel just traumatized from watching such an absolutely gut-wrenching and devastating event take place.
Right, so you're sitting there, you're watching a football game, and that's the last thing you think would happen. It was so emotional for everybody. Young kid, like you just said, best shape of his life, fighting for his life. Is there a lesson here about our own mortality?
I think the lesson is it's a reminder that we're not immortal. Tomorrow isn't promised, and we really need to, although it's challenging, do our best to try to just stay present in each moment and live each moment as best we can. I think it's another reminder to us that we might not have another opportunity to say things to our family members, our loved ones that we might want to say. So just taking this as an opportunity to realize that it might be a time to tell people you care about how you're feeling about them.
And of course, doctor, that many of our viewers, not just some, many have dealt with life or death emergencies within their own families. So what would you like them to know about managing those emotions, even after the emergency itself is over?
I think we really just need to lean on one another. We need to talk about how we're feeling. We need to talk to our family, talk to our friends, getting things off of our chest. When things like this happen, we need to talk about our emotions. If you need to, also talking to professional help, talking to a therapist or your doctor or psychiatrist. You really need to lean on one another during such an absolutely, devastating time for everyone.
Dr. de Blasi, thank you so much. Stay well. And to our viewers, if you have mental health questions that you would like our experts to answer, email them to ask@wcvb.com.
We want to get to two breaking